How's that? Okay, am I rotated right? Fabulous. Oh yes, so here we are. I've got my so fun. Lisa, I am gonna see if you can hear this music playing from my computer. So I'm just, if you can hear it, give me a thumbs up. If not, I won't bother. Yes, you can hear it. Oh, okay, good. So I'm not sure. Woohoo! Okay, cool. Okay, I'll pause that. Okay, so I'm going to try that. I'm going to see if I can sneak in some little bits of music and see what Facebook or YouTube does about it. Because, you know, oftentimes if they hear music that they recognize, they just delete it. So we'll see, but it would be nice to have some music. So welcome Lisa and Joan. Okay, so I'll just give you a chance to all log on and find me. It's bang on 6 o'clock right now. So we'll have a little gong in a minute and call everybody in. So we're on the, oh my pillow's a little bit wet. We're on the, is it the 11th chakra? So this is the 11th chakra according to Soraya. So we did the usual 8. If you've been with us for the last 2 months or more now, we did 8. And we kind of followed the agreed pattern of the 8. And then I was like, you know what? There's way many more chakras than that. I mean, so we're just continuing. So we had the animal chakra. And then last week we had the diamond heart chakra. Well, it was 2 weeks ago. Last week was my birthday. So I took a week off teaching and did other things instead, but I missed you. So we kind of skipped a week there. And now we're on 11. And this is the silver chakra. So you might have some silver jewelry on. You might have got yourself organized and put some silver clothes on or some, you know, gray, you know, kind of, it's like the bright side of gray, right? And I've had a really interesting time researching about the properties of silver as a precious metal, as a spiritual metal, as jewels. Yeah, so I've had fun, and if you're in the Journey Through the Chakras private group, then I will be sharing lots of this information about silver and how it can enhance your life, health, and wealth, actually. Okay, so let's have a little bit of tea. Yeah, the bright side of grey. Oh. Okay, so we'll tune in and then I'll talk about the Kriya that we're going to do. So find yourself a nice, comfortable position. I'm really happy to be wearing this dress because it only usually comes out at Christmas. And now it's like Christmas in July. Literally, I think it's today or tomorrow is the last day of July. So, you know, it was fun. I got to pull out all my shiny, sparkly clothes that then, you know, are normally reserved for December. And this is my favorite I've had this for, I don't know, maybe 20 years. It was, yeah. Well, yeah, I can still get into it. That's good. Okay, so if you're already here and you're already settled, you can close your eyes. If you're just joining us, find yourself in this lovely seated position. Begin to take your attention and your awareness inward. So follow the breath in, down to the root of your body and down to the roots of the earth, fully grounding yourself. So when we think about the element of silver, the metal silver, you know, we're obviously thinking of earth, of earth's metals, of earth's precious resources. So tap yourself into that. And when you've got a nice root foundation going on, you can begin to bring that energy up through the roots, if you like, into your body, up the spine, lighting up each chakra on the way. Come alive, all the way up to the crown, the aura, the subtle bodies, up to the heavens. Feel supercharged. So when I was thinking about silver, I was also thinking about lightning bolts, big surges of energy. Good, and then rub the palms together. And bring all that into the heart, diamond heart, strong and resilient. Take a deep breath in and we will chant together. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgurename, Jugadgurename, Satgurename, Sirigurudevename. Adgurename, Jugadgurename, Satgurename, Sirigurudevename. Adgurename, Jugadgurename, Satgurename, Sirigurudevename. Deep breath in. Pull upon the root lock, elevate your heart, lift the corners of your mouth, elevate your gaze. Exhale. Keeping your hands in prayer, project your intention, your prayer, your desires of the heart. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in and exhale, and you can shake your arms out, shake it all about. Okay, so yeah, let me just read a couple of things that I wrote today about the silver chakra. So of course it's reflective. So what we're doing here, we're reflecting our inward self. So we're reflecting our soul. This is like our shiny soul body here, right here. So you probably know a lot of this from your chemistry classes. Let's see. It says it's a soft, white, lustrous transition metal. It exhibits the highest electrical conductivity, right? Like us. Thermal conductivity, and is the most reflective of any metal, which makes it very useful for solar energy. So this is, you know, as I was like writing this, I was really feeling, in a way that I hadn't felt before, the connection of silver to ourselves. Yeah, so we are reflective, and we're reflecting this solar power energy. So when we were way back in our 3rd chakra, that bright yellow sun, you know, we were referring to that as our solar power. Yeah, and then when we do practices like this, we're recharging the solar power. And so I said the silver chakra, you know, kind of reflects that power out into the world. Silver is very resistant. So it's resistant to high temperatures. It doesn't dissolve in most solvents. It won't react to water or oxygen. So that's an important thing, yeah. It's pretty much non-reactive, and it's not going to tarnish very quickly. It can keep its shininess. It can keep its brightness, and that's what we aim to do. Silver is known to carry the energies of the moon. So it has this feminine energy. So we often, well, you might not often say, but I often say, by the light of the silvery moon. So just imagine that, yeah, that those moon qualities, those feminine, yin, cooling, calm, collected qualities. Now, of course, those energies can be emotional, and that's fine, but what we don't want is commotional. So even staying, you know, calm, even in our emotional times, we don't want to get like super red hot, kind of out of control emotional. Well, not too often anyway. Okay, yeah, the colour silver has feminine energies related to the moon and the ebb and flow of the tides. It is fluid, sensitive, and mysterious, calming and purifying. From a colour psychology point of view, it signals a time of reflection and a change of direction as it illuminates our way forward. I really love that. So, you know, how I was seeing it is like, this is reflecting our inner state outward into the world. And if our inner state is calm and cool and bright, you know, and strong, then it shines the light forward, and we can follow that direction forward. With its reflective and sensitive qualities, silver inspires intuition, clairvoyance, mental telepathy, and psychic abilities. It reflects back any energy given out. So if you're, and that says negative or positive, so if you're reflecting out positive energy, you are going to get back positive energy. Ain't that the truth? Okay, let's see. What else did I write? Oh, and it's like got lots of really great antibacterial qualities. I have some colloidal silver hand sanitizer in my clinic, and actually in my bathroom, which I love. And then, of course, you all know the colloidal silver liquid that you can take. So it helps to purify the blood. It's a good cleanser. Let's see. It's good for your heart. Let's see. Silver is respectable and courteous and dignified and self-controlled, and responsible and patient and determined. It cooperates well with the world. I really liked that. In Hinduism, silver is held in very high esteem. Silver embodies spiritual enlightenment, eloquence, and encouragement. Those who want to be their higher selves are urged to connect with the color of silver. All right, so there's some like highlights about our silver chakra, and as we balance that silver chakra, so if you've got, we always talk about the chakras being in balance or out of balance, what are their negative or positive traits, and of course, it can go to any extreme. So as always, we want to be in that illuminated, balanced state of the chakra. So I just read to you there some of those balances. If the chakra were out of balance, you could be feeling a bit lifeless, a bit dull. So like if your silvery things do go dull, you got to polish them up. They respond well to getting a good polishing. So that's what we're doing here right now, giving our silver chakra a bit of a polish. Okay, so we'll do a little warm-up, and then we're going to do the Kriya for the neutral mind, which is the fourth body, because I was feeling, wow, the preciousness, like this is a precious alchemical metal, the preciousness of being able to keep your mind under your control, keep your mind in neutral, not swaying this way and that way, not going like up and down and this person's views and that person's views and this fear and that fear, and that you have clarity of thought, you have a strong, clear, neutral mind. You know how to come to your own decisions and conclusions, and you just that's how you're gonna move through the world. So that's the power of the neutral mind. And so if we can transform, alchemize, those other tendencies that take our mind off balance, then we'll find that life is much more graceful, much easier. Okay, so I was playing a little bit of music, and I'm gonna see if we can do that, and let's see if we can come up to stand in a minute. Okay, I'm not sure that you can really see me. Okay, so if you're standing up, let's just do some inhales and exhales. Inhales and exhales. You don't need to see the top of my head right now. Inhales and exhales. Just having a nice stretch. Good. 3 more. Move fluidly, gracefully, in a feminine way. And hang down. Sway around a little. Good, gently rolling up. Let's take our legs wide. Ooh. Don't want to be slipping on the carpet here. All right, so we're just going to do a little twist. Get the spine moving. Good, and back to center. Jump the legs together and gently rolling up. Okay, I'll come back down. You can stay standing up if you like for a minute. Okay, and then we're going to just inhale, stretch up, look up, and then over to one side, and over to the other side, back to center, one more time to each side, stretch those ribs, side body, and the other side, and center, good, and down. Alrighty. So come to sitting. Let's do a little breath of fire. Get our inner solar power going so that we can reflect it out into the world. Okay, so breath of fire, fast rhythmic breathing, pumping the navel. For those that want to keep the hands down, they can. For those that want to bring up your arms in the mudra, the thumbs facing, arms straight, please do that too, yeah? So your choice. We'll do a minute or so here. Breath of fire, let's go. Keep yourself elevated, keep a smile on your face, keep your gaze going up. Last few seconds, power up. Power up, my friends. Three, 2, 1. Inhale. Bring the thumbs to meet if you have your arms up. Stretch. Exhale. Sweep the arms down. Good, and then just give your shoulders a little shrug. And a little head rotation. Both directions. Open up your throat. Yeah, so we've already been there, that blue wheel of light, communication. So the silver and blue is very connected, and I really love this silver and blue together. So silver, I don't know if you've heard this phrase, the silver, you know, he's got a silver tongue, she's got a silver tongue. It means you can speak so with such motivation and such poetry and such eloquence that you can pretty much talk anybody into anything. Now, of course, when we come into it from the purity of our soul, we're just trying to, you know, encourage people to their highest self. But, you know, if you possess a silver tongue, that's what that means. So as you just move your head here, open up the throat, make yourself a clear channel to speak the truth. Good. Alrighty, and come back to center. Okay, so a little bit about the neutral mind. So in the Kundalini practice, it says that we have, you know, 11 bodies, the 11th body being this radiant body. And so the 5th body is the physical body that we know and love, that we can touch and but that's made up of lots of other bodies, and we like to pay attention to the whole aspect of ourselves. So the fourth body is the neutral mind. So it's already looked at the negative mind, and it's already looked at the positive mind. So, you know, we've got negative mind, we've got positive mind, and then the neutral mind is where it literally brings these two minds together and makes them one. So it's neither this nor that. They become one. So this absolute clarity and equanimity, this place of non-judgment, this is the neutral mind. And one of the ways to keep a neutral mind is to keep yourself from getting too involved in drama, whether it's your drama or somebody else's drama. Yeah, keeping your cool, keeping a cool head. Yeah, that's the neutral mind. We're not gonna. Somebody's being argumentative. Somebody in your household's being argumentative. Neutral mind would just, stay out of it. Not that easy. I'm not speaking from experience there. I'm speaking from one who's practicing. Okay, so in this book, the Kundalini Yoga Experience, it goes through the different aspects of the bodies, and I really love this, what it says about the neutral mind. The neutral mind accepts input from all our other bodies. So not just the negative and positive minds, but all the other bodies. The neutral mind accepts that, basically takes a look at it, integrates it, and then offers us the right guidance. When you don't know what to do or say, count to 10 and allow the neutral mind the 9 seconds it needs to review the input from all your other bodies and guide you. Isn't that wonderful? If we could just kind of hold our tongue for 9 seconds, all our other bodies would give us the information that we need to make the right response. And that response would come from the neutral mind. Okay. I love that. I'm going to try that. Give myself 9 seconds before I react. Okay, so this is a lovely Kriya. It's quite long, but it's not difficult. So we start with beautiful alternate nostril breathing. So alternate nostril breathing is, as it says, you're closing off one part of your nose and inhaling, and then you're going to open the other side and exhale. So I'm going to talk you through a few rounds, and then I'm going to let you get on with it. So let's see. The alternate nostril breath balances out the nerve channels on either side of the spine and brings your brain hemispheres into balance. All right. So close the right side of your nose with your thumb. And we're going to use the pinky and ring finger to close the left side. So we're going to inhale through the left side. Close the left side, open the right, and exhale. Keep the right open and inhale. Close right, open left, exhale. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left, and continue. Couple more seconds here. Complete the round, and then keeping your eyes closed, lower your right hand down back to your knee and just breathe nice and easy. Feel your mind feeling calmer, more neutral, just with that alternate nostril breathing. Alrighty. Okay, next one, we're going to do some leg stretches. So you're going to take your left leg out and your right foot is going to be in towards there. And what we're going to do, slot up, nice and easy, long, slow, deep breathing. So I'm sitting on a cushion. If you don't have very flexible hips, I suggest you sit on a cushion and you can roll it up and be as high as you like. You want to be able to tilt your pelvis forward. Okay, stretch this leg so we get in balance in the sciatic nerve here, longest nerve in the body. It's going to keep your spine healthy. Toes are pointing towards your face, and then you're going to reach wherever you can reach. So if you can reach your foot, great. If not, reach your ankles or even, you know, up your calves. It doesn't matter. Just fold over here, let your head hang, and breathe nice and deep. Relax, use your breath to relax into the stretch. Good. Put your hands on the floor. Inhale. Push yourself up. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other leg. So this is why we're doing this long, slow, deep breathing. Yeah, keep ourselves in a neutral mind state. So get your position. Fold over. Relax and breathe. Relax into it, use your breath. Might be able to stretch a little more deeply now we've been down here a little while. Good, then use your hands, come on up. Stretch up. Good. And then we're going to come straight into butterfly pose. So that's with the soles of the feet together, holding either round the toes or the ankles, and we're just going to butterfly here. So what happens when we get rid of all the distractions? Oftentimes, I know what happens in my head. You know, the self-talk comes in then, right? So maybe when you were doing that stretch, the self-judgment came in, like, oh, I'm not as flexible as I should be, or my right leg isn't as great as my left leg, or I'm not, you know, as strong as I used to be. Whatever it is that your mind is going to go there. The purpose of the breath, slowing down the breath, is to slow down that constant chatter in the mind. Yeah, so when we talk about being in neutral mind, it's not just for the benefit of those around us, it's really for the benefit of our own sanity. Alrighty. Okay, so that was the third position, the butterfly pose. So now we're going to go into some pelvic tilts and bridge poses. So with this, we're going to lay down on our back. We're going to just lift the pelvis up and down a few times, and then we'll extend that and begin to peel the spine off the floor, one vertebrae at a time, come into a nice arch, roll back down. So get yourself onto the floor. Heels are up against your bum. Your hands are down by your side. So let's just start with these pelvic tilts. You're going to inhale, squeeze the buttocks, squeeze the thighs, and just gently lift the pelvis off the floor. And then you're going to exhale, let it relax, and feel that nice natural arch in your spine. Let's do that a few times. So you're going to inhale, squeeze, tilt the pelvis. Very subtle, but very great move for your back. And then exhale, lower down. Come into neutral spine. Neutral mind, neutral spine. All right, again, inhale, squeeze, tilt, exhale, relax, release. Okay, so now we're going to take it a little higher, yeah? So you're going to inhale, start with that pelvic tilt, squeeze the buttocks, squeeze the thighs. Lift the spine off the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Come into a nice gentle arch. Head in line with the spine, activating the thyroid and parathyroid gland in the throat. And then from the top of the spine, place your spine back down, middle spine, waist, lower back, hips, pelvis. So let's do that again. Inhale, squeeze, come on up, hold it, squeeze, enjoy this arching of the spine. No self-judgment, no self-criticism, no judgment or criticism of me either. And exhale, roll down. Neutral spine. Let's do one more. Come into your best arch of the day so far. If you want to clasp your hands underneath, roll onto the outside of your shoulders. Keep the knees in line. Take a few deep breaths. Good, and exhale, roll all the way down. Neutral spine, and then hug your knees in. Rock around a little. So I think from here we go straight into shoulder stand. Yeah, we do. Okay, so shoulder stand. You want to be getting your legs up above your head. Okay, so you can do any version of this that's possible for you. I hope my dress doesn't fall down. All right, so basically, come on up. Good job. You can bring your legs back into plow pose if you like. Bend the knees. And gracefully come down, relax for a moment. Relax, come back into neutral. So as you relax in here, let me read a little bit more about this silver chakra. Silver excels at delivering peace of mind. If your head and heart are perpetually at odds, allow the color silver to intervene. Silver effortlessly resolves conflict, which bodes well for our optimal well-being. So there is enough external conflict and internal conflict going on. And we want to bring peace, and the neutral mind helps us bring peace to our lives, peace in our relationships, peace in our homes, peace with the people that we work with. This is the priority right now. All right, my beautiful ones, my shiny ones. Oh, now we're going to go into the rocking bow pose. Okay, so if you're new to this class, please just do your very best, and that is more than good enough. Okay, you're going to lie down on your front. You're going to take your hands over the outside of your ankles. You're going to inhale and lift the upper body and the legs off the floor. And then it says rocking. This is the bow. So the rocking is on the breath. Always makes me laugh. Go, just do it. Have a go at least. Can't do it for long. Woo! All right. How was that? That used to be, you know, when I was teaching with real life people in front of me, and again, I know you're real life people, but I would be able to see them. And it was like really a great point in the class, because we'd all just be laughing, you know, at ourselves and laughing with each other. And the rocking bow always brought some jolliness to the class. So I hope you weren't taking yourself too seriously then. All right, so come on up. We'll just give a time check, 6:41, we're doing good. Okie dokie, so now we're gonna do wood chops. So I like to sit on my heels, but you don't need to sit on your heels. You can sit however you like. You're going to clasp your hands together. You're going to point your index fingers, your Jupiter fingers, and then we're going to inhale and exhale. But it's like we're chopping wood. Yeah, so we're cutting through the bullshit, cutting through the whatever. Yeah, so remember we talked at the beginning about this silver chakra shining light on our way forward, and if we need to change direction, or if we need some obstacles moving out of the way, or if we even need to see what those obstacles are before we can move them out of the way, this is the job of the balanced silver chakra. Alrighty, let's see if I got some music here. Okay, we're ready? Strong breath. In, out, through the nose. You can close your eyes. You can get into the rhythm. The body loves rhythm. Try not to make your spine move backwards and forwards. Have a bit of a root lock. Keep the lower spine steady. Good, keep going. Chop wood strongly, yeah? Cut through, make a breakthrough. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fan the arms down. Keep your eyes closed, let the hands come to rest. Let your body still. That was very energetic. Now we want to calm. Perhaps you were given some insight, some intuition, some clairvoyance, some psychic ability as you were doing that. Maybe things came to you that you need to clear out of the way so that you can move forward on your path, or so that you can change direction on your path. So when we have these little insights and we don't pay them too much mind maybe, but they are the way the messages come through. And all that a clairvoyant or a telepath or somebody who's psychic, all that they do is tune into that and lean into it and expand it. So we all have those abilities. All right, good. So, that chopping wood, I love chopping wood. When I was in England and had my cottage, we just had a wood burning stove. So I was obsessed with wood. I would drive around with a chainsaw in the back of my van. If I saw a tree down or, whatever, I'd be out with my chainsaw, I'd be chopping wood, I had an axe. Yeah, you can imagine, right? I was like that. And then, for my birthday last week, when my husband said, what do you want? I was like, I need a fire pit. I got shit to burn. I got wood to chop, right? I've got a chance to do that again, and I'm loving it. Alrighty. Okay, so now we're going to go into Sat Kriya. So Sat Kriya is very powerful for shifting the denser energies into higher consciousness energies. And we do that by saying the word Sat as we pull up on the root and the navel and everything goes up, and Nam as we just let it come back to neutral. Sat Nam meaning I am truth. Yeah, we want to keep connected to our own truth, not anybody else's. You're connected to the truth, and there is one universal truth in all of us. Yeah, that connection that we have. All right, so you're on your heels. The hands are going to be up, and again, we've got our index Jupiter fingers touching. You might not be able to see the top of my hands here. The arms are up by the ears. So we're going to chant together. So we say Sat, and we pull upon the root lock, so that's the perineum. Pull that up and in, and everything rises up, and then we just go Nam and come back to neutral. Super easy. All right, let's do a minute or so. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Inhale. And exhale. Fan the arms down. Good job. Do a little shoulder roll, head roll. So we are just going to finish with the Shabbat Kriya, which again is using the mantra Satnam, but now in its seed syllables, Satanama. So this is a little bit of a breathing, it's a bit of a pranayama, so it's not just simple inhale, exhale, but I'm going to talk you through it and then you can give it a go, okay? Alrighty. So, you're going to inhale for 4 parts, mentally chanting Satanama, okay? So you're going to, it'll be, okay, so it's inhale, 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 inhale while you're going Satanama. Then you're going to hold your breath for 4 repetitions of Satanama. So you're going to hold Satanama, 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 Satanama. And then you're going to exhale in 2 parts, mentally chanting Wahe Guru. It's the exclamation of ecstasy, yeah, which you get when you are breathing properly. You fill your body with life force. This is ecstasy. All right, so let me go through it with you again. So join in with me. So inhale 4 equal parts, mentally chanting Satanama. Hold the breath in, mentally chant Satanama 4 times. Exhale, 2 breaths. Wahe Guru. Inhale, 4 parts. Satanama. Hold the breath. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Exhale, Wahe Guru. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Mentally repeat Satanama 4 times. Exhale 2 breaths. Wahe Guru. 1 more round. Good, and just breathe. Notice the effects of that pranayama. How do you feel? All right, my lovelies. So that was the Kriya for the 4th body, the neutral mind. We are polishing our silver chakra, our soul's light into the world. Doing that breath, actually, you know, I'm really interested always, of course, about the breath and how we can control the breath. And this is the stuff of the ancient yogis, yeah? They knew why breathing and different breathing techniques were so important for the body. And now we've got all the science behind it. And I'm reading this one really good book right now, just called Breathe. It might be called Breath, I'm not sure. It's the yellow cover. It's on my phones, but I will put a link to it. And it's a guy that had very bad respiratory issues, and he started to follow down the path of breathing techniques. And he goes and does research with, you know, divers who free dive, and yogis and other scientists, you know, that show that different forms of breathing, but through your nose and retaining the breath, you know, for as long as you can, has so many health benefits. Like, it really just brings the body online. So in Kundalini Yoga, often we do the ultimate breath is the 1-minute breath, where you inhale for 20, hold the breath in for 20, exhale for 20. That's the 1-minute breath. Apparently, Yogi Bhajan says that will cure you of any illness. All right, so it's free. You just got to practice. Develop your lungs like any other part of your body. You know, if you want your lungs to be working well and you want your lungs to be strong, you can practice pranayama, breath work, and develop that. Alrighty, so we're going to come to laying down for a gong bath. I'm just wondering if there's anything else I wanted to read to you about our silver chakra. Silver restores the equilibrium and stability to both feminine power and spiritual energy. It protects itself from outside negativity, and it reflects back that energy to where it came from. So if somebody's coming at you with negative words or negative energy, and you have a strong silver chakra, that's just gonna reflect back at them. It's not gonna touch you. All right, so come to laying down, and we will finish with a little gong bath. So I'll play for, oh, it's 5 to 7 now. I'll play for 5 minutes at least, and then I'll bring you back together to finish. Whoops. Take a stretch and a yawn. Or if you feel like you want to just continue to lay down and enjoy the rest, then please do. Otherwise, come on up. So let's pick a card for our week. I actually went through my deck and picked out a few that I thought were really resonated with the Silver Chakra, and I picked this one, I Am Carefree. And if you have this deck, or you can see this card, it's actually, the photograph is actually of my Buddha here that I put on the table. And it says basically, don't obsess about what other people are doing, saying, or thinking. Let that shit go and get on with your own life, yeah? Don't obsess about those polarities. Stay neutral. So I thought that was a really good one. And then I Am a Magician. I really resonated with that because we got the silver tongue. We can bring in to manifest anything we desire. Okay, but I'm going to say let's shuffle and see what jumps out at us. And if you would like to have your own deck, I still have a few of the last set of boxes that I ordered. So I know many of you have them, and I'm very appreciative of that. If you don't have one and you want a deck, let me know. I can post to you or deliver to you. Ooh, let's see. I'm going to take that one. Oh, that's funny because when I just dropped the cards a minute ago, this one kind of jumped out and I thought, oh, I won't do that because they kind of all slipped out of my hands. But it actually came up again, so I guess this is the card that we're meant to have. I Am Focused. It's a little doggy with the ball. Don't take your eyes off the ball. Yeah, stay focused. Keep your attention on what you want. Everything else is a distraction, so don't get distracted. Keep your focus. Alrighty. So if you're on, oh wow, we've got a couple of really good things coming up. Now I'm just going to give a plug for these. I don't usually do that, but just because next week we will have a class next week, and we'll be moving into the gold chakra, but we're in the Lion's Gate portal right now, started on the 26th of July, and it culminates on the 8th of August. And this morning, in this kind of synchronistic, amazing download, I was like, where am I going to do the 808 ceremony portal, you know, given the situation and environment that we're in right now? I can't have a big gathering. And as I was thinking it, my friend who lives up in Waianae, she has a labyrinth out on her land, and I've done events there before, and it's so truly magical. And she happened to contact me and was like, hey, I've been thinking about you. Do you want to bring your gong up and do something? I was like, oh my gosh, yes. How about next Saturday on the 8th of the 8th? So we're only going to have 8 people. So I will put out a notice about that. But if you think that you might want to join us, then it's just a very short list. But we will go live, I think. All right, so let's close together 3 Satnams. Keep us connected to our own clear-headed guidance and inner truth as we move on our journey together. Rubbing the hands. Hands at the heart. Deep breath in. To your own heart, bow your head. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Sat now. Love you all. Stay shiny and bright.